Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. To my dear respected brothers out there, I hope that you are all in the best of health and iman. Okay, guys. So right now, inshallah, today we're going to be carrying on with I think that book, right? I think this way, and this is the pre-intermediate level. Okay, and this is part two. Okay, so yesterday we did part one, and today, inshallah, we're going to continue going through unit four. All right, guys. So without further ado, let's inshallah crack on. So let me just remove that and change it to the main screen. Right, if you guys remember, the last thing that we did was we listened to the conversation between Sam and Tariq. Okay, what were they discussing? If you remember, they were talking about the shopping list, right? Sam, he is now at the supermarket, and Tariq, he's at home, and together they are talking on the mobile phone. Okay, now today I'm going to look at the conversation and pick out, all right, pick out certain sentences, so questions, negatives and positives. Okay, so this will help you guys get an idea of the grammar that is used. Okay, so first thing first, if we look at the first question, here we have the question, do we need anything else? Okay, do we need anything else? So what I'll do, if I use word, do we need anything else? Okay, right now, and the word any, it's showing up here. It's with the word thing. So when you have a compound word is when you have two words come together, okay, to make another, to make something else. So here we have the word anything. Now what you have to remember, guys, so when we use the word any, okay, here we can use this, we use it for questions. Okay, any can be used with questions. So that's number one. Let's look at the next one. We've got some apples, right? Here we have, it says we have, or we've got some apples. Okay, so the key word here is some. Okay, so here's some is used as a positive sentence. Okay, this is a positive sentence, right? It's not a question and it is not a negative. Okay, good. Next one, it says, but there aren't any. Okay, there aren't any grapes. Okay, and here we have the word any, right? Again, but any is also used with the negative, right, guys? The negative not. All right, that's good. Okay, and by the way, this sentence is also this is a positive sentence, plus it's the word some. Okay, by the way, we can use it with countable, okay, or uncountable. They can both be used. Okay, all right, I hope that makes sense. Good. And also, just to tie everything together, the next one here, as this is number 3. So this is the word any can be used in a negative sentence. Okay, and any, by the way, can also be used with countable or uncountable nouns. Okay, so here we have apples, right? Here we have apples, and here we have grapes. Okay, so these two are countable nouns, right? Okay, good. Let's look at the next one. There isn't any coffee. This is a good one. There isn't any coffee. Okay, so I'm gonna highlight this as countable. This is the countable here. So both countable words. Coffee, by the way, is considered uncountable, but there are situations where we can use it. But for now, when we think about coffee, we should think about it as uncountable. Okay. And by the way, when we use uncountable nouns, this is an uncountable noun. Okay. And if you notice, of course, we have any again. Remember, we use it for the negative. Okay. So I'll highlight any plus not. Okay. So we use always any with questions, like this one here before, and we use any with negatives. Okay. So it's following the rule, right? And here, this time, okay, this time the noun is uncountable. Okay, this time the noun is uncountable. So I'm going to highlight this one instead. Okay, guys? Good. There you go. Let's carry on. Let's carry on and figure things out. So the next one here, it says, but we've got some tea. Okay, so here we're going to write we've got some tea. Okay, so here, number 2, it's a positive sentence. Okay, and we are using some, by the way. Again, we have some here, and remember some. Okay, like any, we can use it for both countable and uncountable. And by the way, the word tea, if you should know that, is it countable? It isn't. No, this is considered uncountable. Okay, good. So I'm going to highlight that, and I'm going to highlight that this is uncountable. Okay, here we go. Uncountable. And let me just remove the color here. Okay, perfect. Let's carry on. More examples. Okay. Here, there's a new question. Here it says, is there... Actually, let me just make my life easier and open up the tool. Okay, where is the tool that I did yesterday? Okay. Hopefully it will work. Is this the tool? I'm not sure if that's the tool. Well, hopefully it's going to work. Not quite. Okay. Anyway, I was hoping for my highlighter tool to work, but I don't know why it's not there. So I'm gonna try to find it. Here we go. Hotkeys. This is the hotkey. Okay. This is all new. I think this is the file. I think that's the file I need. Okay, good. And then, okay, no, it still didn't come up. So let me try that again. Apologies, guys. Apologies. I'm just trying to find the tool that I'm trying to use. Okay, that's not quite right either. One last chance. If it doesn't work, I will leave it. I'm going to leave it because I'm trying to find a tool that I can use along with, so I can highlight my mouse. Okay, doesn't appear to be there, so I'm not quite sure why. Anyway, nevertheless, let's just carry on. So here we have, is there any orange juice left? Is there any orange juice left? So that's a new question. So we're going to write down here, is there any orange juice left? Okay, so here, guys, we use the word any for questions. And if you noticed here, when something I forgot to highlight, actually, if you guys remember the number 4, I mentioned that coffee is uncountable and we can use any in the negative, but when it's uncountable, by the way, we use the verb is. Okay, we always use the verb is. Okay, and here the same thing. Is there because we are talking about juice. Okay, so the orange juice, okay, is uncountable, right, guys? Uncountable. All right, so let me just write this again. Just copy this. So this is a question. Okay, so this is a question. Okay, plus, and this is going to be, and this is with a uncountable noun. All right, guys. So this is a question with any, because any we use is, not are, okay, and it's uncountable. Good. Let's move on. A few more. So here we have there is a little. Okay, but there isn't much. Okay, so there isn't much what? I think they're trying to say there. Excuse me. There isn't much what? Much juice, I guess we can say. Much juice. There isn't much juice. So here, if you guys notice again, this is a negative with much. Okay, so we can use much in the negative. So here, if you notice, we have not. Okay, and of course we have is. Why singular? Because we are dealing with an uncountable noun. Okay, and this is the word juice. All right, guys, juice, which is here. Okay, good. So I'm going to just copy that, put it here. Okay, good. So it's a positive, sorry, not positive, my apologies. It's a negative sentence with an uncountable noun. Okay, let's move on. Here, let's see. Let's see. Here we have we got many vegetables? Here we go. That's a good one. Have we got many vegetables? Okay, so here, by the way, we're using the word many. Okay, we can use many as a question. Okay, and just highlight the word many. Okay, and if you notice vegetables, this is a countable noun. This is a countable. So here, what do we have? Here we have a question. Okay, but the question is with a countable noun, right, guys? It's with a countable noun. Tamam? Okay, so this time we have a countable noun with many. Remember, many, we can only use it with countable. And much, we can use it with uncountable. Tamam? Good. Excellent. Let's try a few more examples. So hopefully this will make it a bit easier to understand. Okay. Let's say here we have I can see a few. Here we go. That's a good one. I can see a few what? A few carrots. Okay. So here we have a new one. We have a few. Okay. And if you notice, a few works with carrots, and carrots. Okay. Carrot, that is countable, right? It's countable. Okay. So this is a positive sentence. And this is a sentence with countable. All right, so a few only works with countable. All right, guys? Good. So far, so good. Let's find something new. Right, here we have, but there aren't many potatoes. So there aren't many potatoes. Okay, so here we have a negative with many, right? Here we have a negative with many. Tamam? Okay, and remember, many, we can use it with countable only. Okay, guys, only. So this is a negative, but countable. So I'm just going to copy that. I'll put it right here. Okay, good, excellent. Let's see. Let's find something different. Here we have we need a lot of biscuits. Okay, we need a lot of biscuits. Okay, so a lot of, by the way, works in the same way as some and any. What do I mean? Basically, you can use words like any and some and a lot of for both countable and uncountable nouns, guys. Okay, so just remember that. This will make it easy for you to remember. Okay, so here we have again a a positive sentence, and biscuits is countable. Okay, because remember, biscuits got an S here, so it's countable. So I'm going to put here, this is a positive sentence with countable, with a countable noun. Okay, let's carry on again. Okay, I'm coming around to study. They're always hungry. Lots of biscuits, and I'll get some more cola. Okay, I'll get some more cola. So here we go, another one where he says, I'll get some more more cola. Okay, so here we have some again. Okay, remember guys, some we can use it for positive. All right, and here we have a positive sentence, and the word cola, okay, is uncountable. Okay, so this is a positive, but this is an uncountable noun. All right, guys. So here, so far, we have about 12 decent examples. I'm trying to find the word with something with the word a little. Okay, here wait, there's a little. Okay, I think did I use the word little? I'm trying to remember if I did. Did I use little? No, I didn't use little. Okay. Um, okay, so right. Okay, let me try use one with little just so I can complete the set. So let's say there is there is a little there's a little a little a little left. Okay, is there a little left? I think um okay, there's a little left. Okay, there's a little orange juice, a little cup, there's a little left. Okay, all right, so here we have a little. Okay, guys, so a little we can only use it with uncountable. Okay, so we can say there's a little orange juice, there's a little orange juice left. Okay, so let me just make orange juice basic black, and I'll highlight it as the uncountable. There's a little orange juice left. Okay, so a little only works with uncountable. So I'm going to write this here, positive and uncountable. Okay, so here so far, so this is good. So here we have many examples of the word any. So any, we use it with questions. Some, we use it with positive. Okay, what else do we have? We use any with negative. Again, here any with negative, but this one before is a uncountable noun. This one here, coffee, is an uncountable noun. We use some again for positive, like tea, but tea is uncountable. So remember, some we can use it for countable and uncountable. Okay, guys, so that's good. So here's a chart just to remind ourselves exactly what we can and we can't do based on the use of the word some, any, much, many, a lot, or we can say lots of, a few, and a little. Okay, so here we have, if you looked at the word, if you looked at some we can use it for, we just tick it. Some we can use it for countable nouns. We can use it for uncountable nouns. We can use it for positives. We can sort of use it for questions, but sometimes if you are offering or requesting, for example, would you like some tea? Okay, I would like some tea. So here's an example there, but we don't use it in the negative. Okay, so let's try to complete the rest of the example. So here, any, okay, any, like before, we can use it for countable and for uncountable. We don't use it for positive sentences, but we use it for questions and we use it for negatives. Okay, now much, here we have much. Now much, we don't use it for countable, but we use it for uncountable, right? Okay, good. And if you think about we can use, because actually I'm trying to remember now, yeah, so we can't use it for positive positive sentences. Okay, we can use it for questions and we can use it for negatives. Okay, so I'm just checking my answers, all correct, excellent. And for many, it's just the opposite, where we use it for countable but we don't use it for uncountable, and the rest is the same. So we don't use it for positives, we use it for questions, and we use it for negatives. Okay, so here's all the nice tick tick tick, and a lot of, mashallah, you can see you can use it for everything. Okay, with countable, uncountable, positive sentences, questions, and negatives. Okay, and the last two we have the word a few. Okay, so with a few we use it with countable, uncountable, no. Okay, and we can use it for positive sentences. Okay, so all right, and the last one, a little, it's just that we don't use it with countable, we use it with uncountable, and we can use it for positive sentences. Okay, so there you go, there's a complete set, all correct. Okay, so this gives you a good reminder of what are the rules around the uses of these words here. Okay, and by the way, I mentioned about compound words. So here we have the word some, and here we have the word any. Okay, so some and any. So here we can combine it with other things to give it additional meaning. So for example, something. Okay, so let me just clear it. Okay, so something, let me actually clear the page. Yeah, so something, okay, anything but a person, someone, anything, any person, sorry, and any, and somewhere, yani, any place. Okay, some place, yani, we don't know, somewhere. Okay, same thing can work with anything, anyone, and anywhere. Okay, so this is very important to know. So let's try and do some exercises together. Okay, and try to figure out, you know, some of these answers. So here in the first example, we must use some or any. Okay, so here we have, it says, have you got, okay, brothers or sisters? Okay, now remember, this is a question, right? So a question, we should use any. Good. And here we have the next sentence which says we don't need. This is a negative, so again we use any. Okay, here are letters. Here we have letters, so here's a positive sentence. Here are some letters for you, and here is another positive sentence. I need some money. Okay, and the last one is a question, so questions we use any. Is there any petrol in the car? Good. Okay, the next one, now we're going to look at the words much and many. Okay, remember guys, much we use it for uncountable, and with many we use it for countable. Okay guys, so let's go through the exercise. Here we says, have you got? Okay, have you got? And the word is homework. Okay, so not homeworks. Okay, so this we're going to say, have you got much homework? Okay, so here we're going to say the word much. And the next one says we don't need. What is it we don't need? Eggs. So eggs is countable, so we don't say, we can say, we use many. We don't need many eggs. The next one says, is there traffic? So traffic is uncountable, so we can use is there much traffic. The next one, number 4, says I don't know, and then students, that is countable, so we say many. Excuse me, I don't know many students. Okay, and the last one, number 5, here it says people. Okay, so people, people is countable. Okay, so we say how many people. Good. The last one we're going to use is little, a few, or a lot of, when we talk about a lot of things. Okay, so let's have a look. The first one says I have something close friends, 2 or 3. So if it's just a few friends, right? So we can say, and by the way, friends is countable, so we say I have a few friends, right? The next one here, he says he has money. He's a millionaire, so he doesn't have just a little money, he has a lot of money, right? A lot of money. Good. The next one is a question. It says, do you take sugar in coffee? So sugar is uncountable. Okay, so we say just a little. Okay, a little, we use it with uncountable. The next one, number 4, it says, have you got? And then the noun is books. Okay, so here, and the answer says hundreds. Okay, so that means they're talking about a lot, right? So have you got a lot of books? Okay, The next one, I'll be ready in. And what we have here, we have minutes. Okay, guys, minutes. So that is countable. So we say a few minutes. And the last one says she speaks good Arabic, but only maybe يعني شوية, a little, right? So French is uncountable, when you say French. So we say a little. All right, guys? Good. So what do we have here? So why do I have a mistake here? He has, okay, maybe, remember guys, we can either say a lot of or lots of. So probably they want me to say lots of. Okay, so if I check the answers again, now it's correct. Yeah, I don't know why, but there you go. And the last one here, same thing, a lot of. Have you got a lot of? So they don't want me to say a lot of. By the way, it is acceptable, okay? But for some reason, they want me to use lots of, okay? Lots of. All right, good. So there you go, guys. So here are all the answers, all correct, okay? And hopefully that gives you guys a good understanding when to use some and any, when to use much and many, as well as when to use a little, a few, and a lot, okay? Or lots of, okay? Lots of. So, good. Thank you guys very, very much for your patience and time. I appreciate your, your concentration and your focus. Inshallah, tomorrow will be, inshallah, part 3 of this class, and I'll try to dig in a little bit more on this subject. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Take care. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.